Show me how you and Mike, as y'all want to call the rat, own the company. Show me the paperwork. Show me what you own.
Suge Knight and Snoop Dogg were once close, but their relationship took a sharp turn when business and loyalty got in the way. Back in the 1990s, Snoop was one of the biggest artists on Death Row Records, the label that Suge Knight helped build. Death Row had some of the most famous rappers of the time, and Snoop was a major part of its success. But as time went on, things got messy. Snoop started feeling like Death Row wasn't the right place for him anymore. He wanted more creative freedom, and he wasn't happy with how things were being run. Suge Knight, known for being a powerful and intimidating figure, didn't take kindly to Snoop wanting to leave. The tension between them only grew when Snoop decided to sign with another label, Def Jam Records. To Suge, this felt like a betrayal, and he didn't hold back his feelings. For years, they sent jabs at each other in interviews and through their music. Snoop made it clear that he had moved on, while Suge took shots at him whenever he got the chance. This back and forth lasted for years, with Suge's tough reputation making the whole situation even more intense. But over time, things cooled down. Snoop eventually took control of Death Row Records in a surprising twist, bringing everything full circle. While this was one of the biggest falling outs in hip-hop history, it was far from the only one. The genre has seen many rivalries, some even leading to dangerous situations. One of the most well-known was the tension between Tupac Shakur and the notorious B.I.G. Their issues started as a personal misunderstanding but quickly turned into something much bigger. With Tupac representing the West Coast and Biggie the East Coast, their feud became part of a larger battle between the two coasts. Media hype and diss tracks fueled the fire, and sadly, both artists lost their lives before they could ever make peace. Another unforgettable face-off happened between Jay-Z and Nas. Both were lyrical giants in the rap game, and when they started taking shots at each other in their songs, fans were completely invested. Nas's song Ether and Jay-Z's Takeover became legendary diss tracks. Fans argued over who won the battle, but years later, the two rappers squashed their issues and even worked together. In more recent years, Drake and Meek Mill had their own moment in the spotlight. Meek accused Drake of not writing his own lyrics, which led to a series of diss tracks between them. The internet had a field day with memes, and fans took sides once again. But just like Jay-Z and Nas, Drake and Meek eventually made peace, proving that even in a competitive industry, respect can win in the end. Beyond personal feuds, hip-hop has also faced outside challenges. Some artists have been criticized for the content of their music, especially when their lyrics touch on serious social issues. A classic example is N.W.A.'s F the Police, which called out police brutality. Some people praised it for speaking the truth, while others saw it as too aggressive. This led to a nationwide debate about whether artists should have limits on what they say in their music. Another issue that has caused trouble in hip-hop is the use of sampling, when rappers take parts of older songs and use them in their own music. While this has led to some of the greatest beats in hip-hop history, it has also caused legal battles. Some musicians have sued rappers for using their work without permission, sparking debates about creativity and ownership in the music industry. Despite all the challenges, hip-hop has only grown stronger. The genre has influenced fashion, language, and pop culture all over the world. Rappers have used their music to share their personal experiences, speak on important issues, and inspire millions. Looking at its history, hip-hop has had its share of intense rivalries and outside struggles. But through it all, it has continued to evolve, proving that no matter the obstacles, it will always be a powerful force in music and culture.